Are you falling behind on your episodes? Struggling to keep up? Try this quick tip to get ahead of your game. You're listening to Practical Podcast Tips. My name's Eric Beals, and today I'm going to cover tip number 8, how to get ahead on your episodes. A lot of podcasters tend to fall behind on their episodes and end up skipping weeks. Let's talk about ways on getting ahead. Now, I know podcasting can be daunting or exhausting sometimes. I get it. Maybe you're falling behind on your episodes because you just can't keep up. Maybe you're struggling finding guests for your episodes if guests are a primary part of your episodes. Or maybe you're extremely busy and just unable to keep up with your work schedule, let alone your podcast schedule. I'll tell you this, I 100% relate, 100% get it and understand. In this episode, I'm just going to cover some ways on helping you get ahead or stay ahead on your episodes. The first tip that I have, this might be obvious, but a lot of people just don't do it, and that is backlogging your episodes. Instead of just recording an episode and then publishing it right away or scheduling it for, the next day or a couple days from now, backlog your episodes. Schedule it for a month out. So each episode that you're recording, you're planning on it not going out for about a month or so. But you're doing weekly episodes. So your plan is to stay about a month ahead. I think that's a really balanced way to stay ahead. And the reason you do that is if for some reason, you get sick or something, something comes up and you just can't record for whatever reason, well, you still have 4 episodes ahead. So then you'll end up being 3 episodes ahead. Or, maybe you're out sick for 2 weeks. Well, that allows you to still keep publishing episodes. Then you can get caught up again. The second thing is to batch record your episodes. What's nice about batch recording is, at least with me, I get kind of in a frame of mind where I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to do my episode. I'm ready to record. Let's sit down. And I have to kind of get in the zone a bit. When you're in that zone, sometimes it's helpful to do multiple episodes. Even if you have longer ones, 30, 40 minutes, maybe you can plan to batch record multiple all in one day, like spend a Saturday recording 4 of them. Then you're good for that month or for the following month if you've already got 4 on backlog. So plan to try recording all of your episodes at once. Now, if you have guests, try to schedule them all in one day if possible. I know that can be very challenging to try to schedule everyone in one day, but even if you can get 2 in one day, that's a win in my book. Also plan to have that guest that you're recording set the expectation for them that, hey, this episode, just to let you know, it's not going to come out right away. It's not going to be on the next one. It's going to come out in about a month or so. One, that sets the expectation for the guest, and it also helps you get ahead. The last thing is think about ways you can make the show easier on you. If you have a guest-heavy show, maybe you can plan to have a guest on one week and then a monologue the next. The nice thing about doing a monologue, you're not dependent on other people in that regard. It's a much easier method on maintaining your show. So plan ahead, batch record your episodes, get them on a backlog. And, if you've only got 2 episodes on backlog, hey, that's great. You're doing fantastic. But let's get 2 more on there. Get 4. And if you're just kind of each week, you're like, oh, I got to do my podcast again. I got to do, it's starting to get caught up on you. Batch record them so you can take a couple weeks off. Give yourself a break from that. I think that goes a really long ways towards keeping consistency in your podcast. That's my tip for the day. I'll see you in the next episode. Hey, thanks for listening. If you liked this episode, feel free to leave us a review. I'd love to hear how it helped. Also, if you know somebody else that could benefit from it, go ahead and share it with them. Thanks again, and see you in the next episode.